So here it is. So in 2016, he says creator marketing. Sorry. The tweet is, it's crazy how much money continues to flood into creator marketing since I started my business in 2015. In 2016, it was a $1.7 billion industry. 2018, a $4.6 billion industry. 2020, a $9.7 billion industry. And in 2022, a $16.4 billion industry. So he's saying, when is it going to hit 100 billion? In 5 years, maybe? I see this transition happening even faster because of how cookies are now working in browsers. So Apple killed the cookie, and because of privacy and all that, Google's now saying they're phasing out the cookie. And cookies are what track us when advertisers, such as if you want to advertise on Facebook and you want to advertise to certain demographics, it's that cookie that's been tracking us, and that's getting phased out. So the big question is, what is going to replace the cookie? And there's a lot of different technologies right now that are being discussed. But in the meantime, I think that a lot more brands are turning to creators to reach their audiences, because you can look at a creator, you can know the data of their audience, because you still get that from YouTube as an example. And that's why I think that all this advertising money is going to go from Facebook into YouTube. And I think that's what's going to happen. And I think this 100 billion, I think in less than 5 years, I think that's why I'm so ambitious and passionate about the creator industry. I think it's just going to grow.
It's already happening, Matt. I'm not a paid expert. I've never pretended to be. I'm definitely an organic marketer, but I work and I collaborate with a lot of paid advertisers. And I can't tell you how many times I've heard someone say to me over the last few months, "Oh yeah, Facebook ads, no bueno, not doing that anymore. I moved over to YouTube. But we get way better results. We don't get shut down. Our account doesn't get shut down. Blah, 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 blah." I can't tell you how many times I've heard that conversation right now. So we're already seeing a massive influx of paid advertisers leaving Facebook and going to YouTube. Yeah.
I stopped advertising on Facebook years ago because of that. I couldn't stand all the sometimes my ad would get disapproved over something that had nothing to do with the ad. Like I remember one time my ad got disapproved.
People are fed
up.
Saying
it was
they're
political,
just dumb.
And I was like, this is not political at all. I'm not even talking. It was just So yeah, I think that's one thing about Facebook that they should have fixed a long time ago. On this, I'm just curious, what do you think about this? Who do you think is going to be the first YouTube billionaire? YouTuber creator that makes $1 billion or has some $1 billion valuation or whatever you want to say.
I wouldn't bet against Mr. Beast. I think Mr. Beast,
but he's spending all his money. I don't know. That's what I think, because he's
he's reinvesting all of his money. I mean, once upon a time, Facebook was a free platform, right? There wasn't any, and then once they had enough market penetration, then they started monetizing the hell out of it.
That's
right?
True. He is a media company. Yeah.
Maybe Mr. Beast is following a similar model. Right now, he's reinvesting everything. But what's to say he doesn't? And I truly believe, especially after seeing that the interview he had with Joe Rogan, he's never going to stop giving money away. He's always going to contribute to society and people who are struggling. And I love that for all the reasons that you've already highlighted for us. But what's to say that he doesn't shut off the drip to a certain extent, and then just watch him become the wealthiest man on the planet. Him and Elon Musk will be going head to head.
Yeah. He has his own studio now. They made a huge studio with they could film 4 big videos at a time or whatever it was. I remember watching about that. But it'd be interesting, if he's building a media company like Netflix, like Disney, and so on, right? And if he starts, maybe producing other channels or whatever, I mean, that's one way. Also, just kind of the characters and assets that he could be creating from that. But I also see Nelk Boys, when they did their NFT launch with Metacard and kind of what they have planned, they seem quite ambitious about what they're doing. Don't know if they'll hit $1 billion, maybe, but I think that they also have a chance to possibly become the first billionaires on YouTuber. It'd be interesting to see if Mr. Beast went public or something like that. You could buy shares in him. That would be very interesting.
Oh, that'd be exciting.
Gary V is another one that I could see him doing it.
Yeah. Yeah, I just want to see him buy the Jets. I want that so badly.
It'll be a funny day. It'll be funny the day that Gary Vee buys the Jets. Yeah. But yeah, I could see I don't know. I think those are my top 3 choices of who might be the first YouTube billionaire. I don't know what PewDiePie is up to lately. PewDiePie's
Yeah,
killing
I'd
it.
have to look him up too.
He was number one in subscribers, for a long time. So.
For a long time, yeah. He's been dethroned.
He's a what?